Hey guys, this is Priyesh Choudhary. So a lot of people have reached out to me asking how will they know if they should do this workshop of reparenting that is happening on this 24th and 25th of April. So I thought of making this video to answer this question for all of you. So I want to ask this one fundamental question to you and I want to see how many of you know this about you. So what comes first according to you all? Thoughts or emotions? I repeat the question. What comes first? Thoughts or emotions inside our head, inside our body? What comes first? Thoughts or emotions? I will just pause for a second so that you guys can all think and think what for you, what do you think is the right answer? And you can comment your answer in the video below. And now I will tell you the correct answer. Contrary to popular belief, it is emotions that come first, and thoughts are rather an explanation or effect of how we feel. Our sensory system takes the input from the environment and it goes through the emotional centers of the brain, that is the amygdala and the hippocampus, and then it reaches the prefrontal cortex. That is where the thought originates. So we know from neurobiological research that it is impossible to think before we feel. So now that's taken care of. So you know how Google search works. I'm sure most of you knows how Google search works. Like at least a basic functioning of it. Like you type in a query, then it matches those keywords with tons of data that has stored in its server, and it gives you an output. Similarly, human mind, how it works is our sensory system, that is our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, all these sensory systems, all the five sense organs, they take in the input from the environment. This is then sent to the unconscious to match with the stored memory, the memory that we have stored within us right from the moment we were conceived in our mother's womb to this day. All of it is stored in our subconscious and unconscious parts. Now, these sensory inputs are taken and then went to the subconscious, which then the subconscious matches these inputs with the relevant memory, and its associated emotion is given as the output, which results in how we feel. Let's say you walk into a room and you start feeling bad and you don't know, and now you realize that this room, it reminds you of your childhood house where you were maybe abused, and that is why you started, all of a sudden you start feeling bad and you start thinking ill things about yourself or about people around you. So yes, so this question then arises, that if this is such a fundamental thing to know about oneself, why do we not know until now? What happened? So there is an answer for this as well. So I'm going to share a story of two friends. These two friends, they were playing in the park outside and they felt scared, and both of them ran to their parents who were busy chit chatting somewhere else. This one guy named Ankit, he went to his father and said, "Father, I feel scared." His father, being emotionally absent for Ankit, he says, "Oh no, there's nothing to worry. Why are you feeling scared? You're a man, you're a boy. You don't need to feel scared. Go and play." Whereas this guy, Amit, his father, when he went to him and said, "Father, I feel scared," this father, being emotionally present for his child, he went ahead and hugged the child. And he said, "Oh my God, my son is feeling scared. What happened?" And then he comforted him. And then he took this parental leadership and he said, "Okay, come, we'll go and see what is there to be scared and we'll take care of it." Now, in these two scenarios, what is happening is, in one case, the first child grew up to be a person who is disconnected with himself. He's always preoccupied in his thoughts, and he doesn't know how to feel because he has never been taught how to feel. He has been discouraged from feeling his emotions, and he has always been given these ideas that what he should do. So he lives his life disconnected and probably gets into addiction, health issues, weight issues, mental health issues, and number of things. This other child, Amit, whose father was emotionally present for him, who felt his emotions, comforted him, and then gave this parental leadership as well, showed this parental leadership where he went with him and showed him that there is nothing to fear rather than just saying him from where he was and not even understanding what the child is trying to convey. This both gives a completely different message to these two children, and they both grow up to be completely different individuals. That's how important parenting is. And unfortunately, if we have not been parented the right way, it's not the end of the game. There's something called as neuroplasticity, which essentially means is our brain can rewire. We can change. That's a good news. So we can reparent ourselves now that we are adults. We can take responsibility of our own lives rather than putting the blame on the outside world, be it our parents, our partners, our children, for that matter. So I invite all of you to come join me in this 2 day workshop on 24th and 25th of April and experience it for yourself. The link is there in the description of the video. Hope to see you all. Thank you.